in a year. Like, how is it, like, I guess, being like a nomad?
Yeah, nomadically.
It's a love-hate, man. It's a love-hate. It's like, it's necessary, but it's uncomfortable, man. It is, you know. It's. We were just talking on a recent episode of our podcast about the book Atomic Habits by James Cleary, and it's hard to adapt healthy habits when you're constantly moving, you know, because you have to like constantly like adapt, and you know, like when you think about healthy habits, you think about, you know, like exercise, eating healthy, and all this, and it's like everywhere you go, it's like, all right, well, I got to find a new gym, I got to find a new running route, I got to find where the supermarkets are to get the healthy food, and like you just got to like just redo everything every single fucking month and a half. So to that extent, it's very uncomfortable, but it was so helpful for us, you know, because you never get too comfortable. You never like fall into a bad routine because you're constantly like reinventing yourself in a way. And it's kept us on our toes, and it's in some places, like, you know, when we were in Montana, we stayed in like this ranch outside of Missoula, Montana for like a month and a half about a year ago. And we weren't around anything. Like the closest town was 20 minutes away, and it was a population of 800 people.
Yeah.
And we were on this 100-acre ranch, and there's just like nothing to do other than just like buckle down, catch like a peaceful vibe, you know, and then work. That was it.
Yeah.
And like when you put yourself in those situations, like you get a lot of shit done, you know. Like I'd sit down, I'd wake up, I'd like, you know, go for a little walk, see some deer running around, see some elk, come back to the house and just fucking work all day because there's nothing else to do. And we got a lot of fucking shit done. And you know, each place we've been to, some have been more distracting than others for sure. Like when we were in Nashville, I don't know if we got any work done, but yeah, dude, it's just like moving around is good, and like it gets you out of your comfort zone. And, you know, you hear these stories of people who are afraid to leave their hometown, you know, because it's like it's all they know. And, you know, it's the unknown of going somewhere else, not knowing anybody or not having job security or whatever. Like it's scary, you know, to not know where you're going to go next. And all I can say is like myself and any other story I've heard of someone who like made the leap to just like get out there and try something new, it's always been a successful outcome.
Yeah,
that's dope. I bet it was peaceful out there in Montana too.
You have no idea, bro.
It looked fun too.
Beautiful.
Just like with all the snow and like, because honestly, that's when I showed him Mike's like first like song, that because I found y'all specifically through the podcast that we've been doing this, and that was kind of like during the pandemic and stuff. That was kind of how I gravitated towards you guys, and then I was like, oh, their podcast is phenomenal. And then Bought On Live with Johnny, and I started watching that, and then I was like, oh, Mike, because my friends had told me about Mike Stud, and I was like, yeah, Mike Stud, and I was like, oh, and then like I just tied the two together, and I was like, oh, that's Mike too. So it was crazy to see it like come full circle, and then watching the documentary, like seeing how we all traveled nomadically. I guess like, what was your favorite spot when you were traveling?
That's tough. We talk about this all the time. Like Mike asks me all the time. He's like, what was your favorite spot? And I'm like, dude, I don't know. Because each spot has like its own thing, you know, like, and he's the same way. He's like, I don't know. But like Montana was like, I loved Montana because like it can't be replicated, you know, like there's nothing like it. Like that house and that land, it was like nothing I'd ever seen in my life. It was 100 acres, and on the land, like it had its own like saloon and like bar on the property.
Wow, that's cool.
Like just for that property. It had like horses. It was a ranch. Like you could like just go fuck off and see horses and donkeys and like, and on the flip side, there's like fucking mountain lions and like cougars and shit that can kill you. So that's scary too. we were going on a hike around the premises, and I looked down and I just saw a fucking deer hoof.
Damn.
Just the hoof. Detached from the entire deer.
Yeah.
Like all they left was
that boy
the
got
hoof.
worked.
The deer, it's called a hoof. Deers have hoofs. I don't know. But whatever it was like the bottom of a fucking deer leg. Yeah. And I'm looking around. I'm like, man, like there's some fucking wolves or something around. Like you'd hear the wolves at night howling. So like it's on the flip side, if you stand out there, you could get yourself fucking killed.
Yeah.
But beautiful, and like it can't be replicated. And like everywhere we've been has been nothing like that Montana place. But you know, on the other side of things, when we were in Nashville, we stayed right on Broadway. Like Broadway's like the main bar, like where all the bars are. In that mile radius, they got to be like 200-300 bars. You know.
Yeah,
it's
a lot.
nuts. Like I've seen the street. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's they compare it to Austin. I thought Austin's a little bit better.
It's
like 6th Street dirty. We were talking about.
So like when we were here 6-7 months ago, I feel like there was still like pandemic vibes going on down here. It was around like 4th of July. And now, the last time I went down here this time around, like, dude, there was like fucking fire trucks going by, ambulances, like people getting loaded into ambulances, EMTs and stuff. I'm like, man, Austin's fucking turning up. You know, like it gave me the Nashville vibe this time around. But last summer, Nashville was one of the first places to lift the mask mandates. So like they were just going fucking nuts. Like all last summer, like they were just going fucking crazy. Like everyone was traveling there because like it was the only place to just go party. So we were living right in the thick of it. So like on the opposite of that peaceful vibe in Montana, we then go here and it's like we're just thrown into like, you know, first time a city can party in like 2 years. And like it was like a whole different kind of energy. Like,
were y'all there when they closed like at 11 though? Like it was open, but it was open only until like 11.
That's a good question. I don't think so. I think it was later.
It was later, yeah. Because I went and it was when the mask mandate just lifted and we got down there. Yeah. But like right when we got down there, everything started closing. So we're only down there for like 30 minutes. We're like, the hell?
Yeah, no, I think it might have been a little bit after that. And no, we were definitely out past 11 for sure. But dude, it was like from Thursday morning to like Sunday night, the whole city was just getting fucking shit faced.
Yeah.
There was like 20 bachelorette parties bopping around on those little fucking like moving bars that you
have. They're going in the middle of the street.
They're just riding.
Yeah. And if you just like look at them and go, hey, they go, woo. Like, so like I'd wake up and like my window would be open in my bathroom and I'd hear the woos like from Thursday morning to Sunday night. You just wake up to the woo. And it's like fucking 9:30 a.m. Just people getting fucking hammered all day. So like it's hard to focus in that, you know?
Yeah.
But again, it was a lot of fun.
Because you just hear it and you're like, damn, now I want to go get hammered.
They sound like having fun.
Yeah. You think so like, to get like a good detox, like going from Montana to that? Like, or not detox, but like a change of pace, I guess.
Dude, it's all about balance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I could never live in downtown Nashville.
Yeah.
Like I want to move there, but I want to move, like 10 minutes outside, so I can get that if I want it, or I can just catch it.
Thanks for watching the video. If you do like the clips, the full length of the podcast is going to be down below. We do post these clips weekly, and we do post podcasts weekly every Friday.
Yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube. Also give us a 5 stars on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Make sure to subscribe on those as well, and stay up to date for weekly content. We're going to be posting weekly podcasts and other content. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's your boy from Opinionated, and we're out. Peace.